Should be live here any second. 1, 2, 3, we're live. Started something new here at WO's WORC Dirt Street Stock Tour. Tonight is the very first time I've streamed any iRacing on this channel, and it should be in for a very exciting, entertaining race tonight. Several entertaining races for that matter. And this is the very first time. I'm very excited, very new to this, so there will be errors. I'll probably do my best, but I do have a sidekick here tonight, and his name is Paul, and he's going to guide me through all this, and I'm looking forward to hearing his insights on the race as we go along. Paul, you happen to be here right now? If not, that's okay. And it says test, I just noticed. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. See if we have volume. I set all this up ahead of time, and now I have to reset the video details. We'll be right there with you guys just in a minute or two. I set this up for earlier, but for some reason it still says test in the title, so I'm changing that right now. And what we're going to do, since this was just kind of a test, we're going to restart the stream and we'll be right back. Well, actually, I think we're good. I had set it up and I happened to be in the wrong screen, but I think we're good now. Again, welcome to WORC Dirt Street Stock Tour. We'll be getting ready just in a moment. Let me do a mic check. Let me do a mic check. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Sounds like everything's working. Here we are. We're currently with a car in the pits. Let's take it out on the road. I think my trading paints is working. Just set that up for first time today. I'm looking at a 77 Yahoo. And there's the 5 of Brayson Collins in the pits right there. Ethan Harrison, we were riding with him before. Let's try another car. The 17 of Sky McGurk. The number 9. Yeah, I definitely think trading paints definitely work because I'm seeing WR. Hello. Hello, test 1, 2, 3. I heard someone say hello. I swear I just heard someone say, "Hey, Willie." Was it you, Paul, or somebody else?
Let me know when you go live, okay?
We're already live, Paul. Welcome to the stream. I did introduce you before, but I think you were AFK. Paul just hurried back home in a super rush to get here in time for all of you and to help out with the stream, and we're very happy to have him here. So far, it looks like the 77 of E. Harrison is top dogs. Top dog with a 22.337, followed by, this is the practice, of course, but followed by the 26 of G. White and J. Massey, then M. Mulder and B. Collins in fifth. They're out there practicing it up. A little bit about this track. This track was formerly known as Volusia County Speedway and Barberville Speedway. It opened in 1968 by the World Racing Group. Has seen events such as the Busch Series from 1989 to 92, NASCAR Southeast Series from 91 to 98, World of Outlaws, Super Dirt Series, and All-Star Circuit of Champions as well. It's a half-mile track in length with 4 turns and has a slight banking. Also housed Daytona Beach Bike Week flat track events, which were sanctioned by the American Flat Track. Moved it from Daytona to Volusia Speedway Park in 2020. In 2022, the American Flat Track will add a bike Oktoberfest race at Volusia. Pretty interesting. You're going to see some very fun, close counter racing tonight. It's going to be a lot of rubbing and banging. And it's going to be very exciting. I happened to watch these races last night. Very exciting and fun to watch. All right, we're seeming to have a Discord issue. No. Discord issue. Let's see what's going on with my mic and Discord. There we go, Paul. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Welcome to the broadcast, Paul. So glad you're here.
Thank you. One thing I'm gonna say, either run the top or the side ticker. I know we're live, but I'll just let you know that. Don't run both.
Thank you, Bryson. Just messaged me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like I said, this is his first stream, so let's give him a big warm welcome and get him ready to go here.
you could just tell us a little bit about this car and track a little bit, Paul, while I just take a second here.
Yeah, well, we're at Volusia, great racetrack for us, race of the season here. So, you know, these guys have been on a long off season and they're ready to go. As we can currently see, Sky go around the, I think it's Sky, actually no, going around the racetrack right now. This track is going to start in the bottom, but it's eventually going to move to the wall, and we're going to see some great side-by-side racing. But as we see, Sky and Ethan actually better in practice. Ethan, who is currently the fastest right now in practice, as we can see, he is running the middle with Sky trying to run the bottom. I honestly think the mid of the top lane is going to run a little bit better this race, being that it's a 50-lap feature here. I think it's going to be cool to see how this track goes. I'm eventually I'm happy to see these guys run the wall here later in this feature, and I'm excited to see what these guys do.
Paul, is there a dark horse we should be watching out for in this race?
I can tell you it's gonna run good. It's gonna be the O2 of Josh Patterson. Dark horse wise, I'm gonna go with the 80 of Christopher Conti.
All right. There's his car right there. I'm assuming traded paints is working correctly for me now, Paul. It seems like they're not the normal stock paints, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay, great. Just wanted to make sure because I just downloaded that today, like around 2 hours before the race. So cool to be able to see the actual paints. Last night I watched a practice race, actually the recruiting race, and I wasn't able to see the various paint jobs people use.
Yeah, no, traded paints is honestly really cool and a really cool addition to iRacing, so glad that we came around, board.
And now this league has been around for what, about 4 years now, 2 years now? But it emerged from they said that emerged early on from I think console.
Yes, so it actually started out on the Xbox days. They go to NASCAR 15 days and then moved on its way down to iRacing about 2 years ago, and it's stuck on iRacing. We've not gone back, and hopefully never will go back.
All right then, no longer a fan of the console.
Nah.
You've graduated.
Yeah, I moved to PC, and that's all we care about these days. But I mean, it's always fun to hop back on the console once in a while. But simulation, especially iRacing, was definitely a big switch, fortunately, and honestly been a fun switch. I know iRacing's starting to make their way to the console gaming, so I think it'd be cool to see how that works out.
All right, just having a technical difficulty here, Paul. If you could just do a little fill-in, appreciate that.
Yeah, I got you. As we hit the final 4 minutes left to practice, these drivers, as we have, I want to say, 18 or 19 drivers, as people continue to scatter in. But it's going to be interesting to see how this race goes, and especially with heat racing and qualifying. But
I have a question for you, Paul. Is it too late now to hide the car numbers, or can I do that now during the stream?
You can. I think it's already hidden though.
Oh, okay. Cause I got a message saying I forgot to check the custom number setting.
So yeah, if you want to, just go to your options and you can hit under graphics. You can hit icon.
I thought I had done it earlier, but apparently oh, I didn't. I must have not hit
there you
save.
Go. Yeah, it's fine. It'll reload. You might have to control all. That will refresh your trading paints.
Press control or on painting paints or on the game.
On iRacing.
Okay.
Or your car should go white. If not,
doing that right now.
Yeah. There you go. That will There you go. Okay, cool. That will reload all your paint schemes back in. As you can see, Jay's car just loaded back in. So
great job. So not a huge thing. We got it fixed. Good. Thank you very much.
So as we wrap up, 2 minutes left here in practice, your top 5, which is very interesting, top 5. Some names I expected and a name I didn't expect. But we got Ethan Harrison, Garrett White, Jamie, Jay Moda, and Bryson Collins is the top 5 in practice. I would love to see how these guys qualify and see if they are the top 5 in qualifying too.
Who are usually what are all these drivers, or most of them, were they in what was the race last season? Was it the same car or a different car?
It was actually a different call. I want to say it was a late model last year. I'm gonna confirm that. Yes, it was a late model last year. For the Dort series. So yeah, new environment here, or new. So that'll be cool to see.
Now, are the bulk of the drivers the same drivers, or is there new drivers?
Most of the same old drivers you see week in, week out. There's a couple new ones, but like I said, you'll see a lot of familiar names around, so it'll be cool to watch.
So you told me earlier the guys to really watch out. They're very super duper good drivers and expected to win. You said 2 or 3 of them, and I already. You said Visconti was one, I think.
Visconti's my dark horse pick.
Oh, that's your dark horse.
I'm excited to see what he's got. I honestly think he can do it. I said that the O2 of Josh Patterson, he actually races on Dort in real life, so I expect him to be a factor late in the race. But Bryson Collins, he grew up in the Dort racing family, so I expect him to be really strong today too.
All right. Let's give Patterson a plug for this super software we're using. Super brilliant guy.
Yeah, Josh Patterson does a lot for this league, between graphics to the theme of this broadcast and everything. So thank you to Josh Patterson on that. And then a big shout out to the man Bryson Collins himself, who puts this league on and everything.
Yes, sir. Deservedly so. Let's see if do we have any commenters at all yet? Let's take a look. Nothing yet. This is a very first on this channel. It's been all road racing in the short life of this channel. This channel started last year, just doing ACC races, and I was big into years and years ago into NASCAR 2003, 2002 years, but I haven't many years done any kind of NASCAR style videos, and definitely have never done any dirt racing announcing. So this is going to be a learning experience and a growth experience for myself. So I'm very happy to have you here guiding me along.
Yes, as we actually get to qualifying here, I don't know if there's anybody on track yet.
Let me just check that right now. Yep.
Yeah, you want to scroll through and see if you can find anybody. That's just one contract. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, hold on. My little handy dandy driver.
If you click on either auto apply or apply again, it should come
That's
up.
what it was. I had to hit apply.
As you can see, I think that that's gonna be Ryan Moulton, who his first lap will be a 19.923, which put him third fastest at this time, which is not a bad lap right there by Ryan Moulton. He also watches a lot of dirt racing. So I actually was not expecting to be a strong suit, but I think qualifying made that one sound good. Oh, you might have gotten the barriers there.
Now, you're not racing tonight. Is it because you were asked to do the commentating? Do you do much of this dirt racing yourself?
So I actually, normally in this league try not to race dirt. I kind of suck at it, but there's a couple races I do run.
Did you say you had been asked not to race tonight?
I have been asked by multiple people not to race tonight for obvious reasons, because honestly, Dort Street Talk's all my strong suit, but we're not gonna go with that today. We're just getting off the racetrack for a little bit.
Oh boy, okay, that's good. Their loss is my gain.
Yeah, as we hit the 2 minutes left or 3 minutes pretty much left in qualifying. Bryson Collins on pole right now. Jay Moda and Garrett White will all be your top 3 right now. I do not know if anybody's on track. I know as it gets closer to the end of qualifying like this on the dirt track, not many people qualify. Actually, if you go to the 27, he's also on track right now, and he just, whopped the competition by a long shot, put Josh Patterson to the pole.
I think we're riding with him now. I hit apply.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
no, there we are. Here we
there
go.
he is. Yeah, Josh Patterson will take the pole position over with exactly 2 minutes left. Only one person not to qualify, and well, he's sitting on pit road, so I don't think we're gonna see him come out. So, that's actually as we get ready for heat racing tonight. What do you? Let's go with what do we expect tonight? Do we expect a clean race here, or do we expect some carnage?
Definitely carnage.
I'll go with that because being it's the first race of the season, people not used to this. Nobody really got into pack racing during practice, so now you got to be able to race people. I think the heat racing will be the first testimony to that one to see exactly how
I mean,
these
there
drivers
is
came to
6.
that.
I mean, I said that to be funny, but there is 16 cars involved. So I would think, being that it's not a huge field, that they will hopefully be able to race pretty clean. But I did see some incidents last night in the practice race. I would say there was a handful of takeouts, so you expect to see that happen. I think you're what's the max 10 incidents you're allowed or something like that. Not saying to use up all those incidents, but at the same time, isn't there a max of how many incidents?
Yes. So you got 12x, and then you get a penalty, which I think it's a drive-through. But if you hit the 17x limit, then you get DQ'd and you're done for the night.
Oh, it's auto DQ, like iRacing software does that.
Yes,
Okay.
it will DQ you. It will come up with a flag. I'm hoping nobody hits 17x. I mean, it's really hard to do.
Hey, Paul, I will ask you a lot of questions. Some questions I might already know, but at the same time, you have to realize there's live stream. Maybe there's only 6 people watching right now, but a lot of people, maybe 100 over a course of time, 200 might view this video later. And the questions that I ask will also try to be informative to those viewers, just so you know.
Yes. No, I 100% agree. As we finish out qualifying here, Josh Patterson win with the pole. There is no B main, and there'll be no caution for the heats. I just got that information, so that will be cool to watch heats. So you want to keep your car clean. Everybody will make the show, I'm pretty sure.
So no B main, just heats.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we go to the main feature. That's 50 laps, and that one will be who wins this race and who. Yeah. So as we get ready for heat number 1 here, your starting lineup for heat number 1 will be Josh Patterson.
Yes, let me
Jay
bring that
Motor.
up.
JJ Hill, Ryan Martin, Shane DiMatova, and maybe not Shane.
There it is on your screen now to help out. Sorry, Bill, a little bit
thank
slow.
you.
I was a little bit slow on that. Well, we'll work on those skills.
You're good. So yeah, no, it's gonna be a great heat. That starting lineup's not 100% correct because the starting lineup's showing the actual starting lineup, not heat starting lineup. So we'll come back to that when we get to the feature.
Okay, so turn this off. All right.
Yeah, we'll come back to that when we get to the feature. So yeah,
does the side checker work for that or not?
Yeah, so your side checker will be correct. It'll be Josh Patterson, John Motor, JJ Hill, Ryan Martin, Shane DiMatova, and the dirty car that I actually don't know yet is Michael Maines. So that's your starting lineup for heat number 1.
I have a question for you. Do people usually enjoy the chopper view when watching the races better, spectating, or TV1 or TV2? Like when I do the road racing, I always go from the chopper so people can see more cars in their screen at once.
Honestly, it's whatever you want to do. I usually do chopper with TV 1 or 2, I think it is.
Yeah, I want to do what's best for the viewer, so I guess we'll find out as we get feedback.
Yeah, TV2 I use a lot. Chopper would not be bad either because chopper you can see ahead behind, so. But yeah, as we get ready, I guess that was 2 degrees, not 1 degree, but now we're under 1 degree. As we get ready for heat number 1 to go on the way here, 8 laps or 4 minutes. But there's no cautions, it'll be 8 laps.
Whoops.
Green, green, green.
What up?
I'm not sure why that's showing checkered, but that's all right. We'll be okay.
There you go. As an early launch here, I don't know. As we're 3 wide for.
Kind of caught in the middle there.
Yeah, I was just saying, we're 3 wide for third. Right now, these heat races with everybody making the show just makes the position for your feature starting positions now. So I think a lot of people will be aggressive to improve their starting positions. As we continue to watch this battle for third place right now with JJ Hill, Shane will go back to fourth, and then Ryan will actually fall down to fifth here. But Ryan trying to make the middle lane work as we get a battle for the race lead.
Yeah, sorry to pull away from that, but I wanted to give it a leader a little showtime. I like that number 51 dunk. I like that paint scheme.
Oh, the dunk pool, yeah. Jay Motor's sponsor, putting himself, trying to actually pass Josh Patterson. Josh actually I thought was going to run away with this, and he is not. And actually, we look Jay will look high, but will stay middle. As we can see, Josh is on the bottom there. Might have made some contact, but both drivers give him relative great room here and trying to keep it clean as Jay Motor looks to the inside of Josh Patterson.
There's the inside car view.
Yeah, it looks like somebody's used the window tail off, but that's Jay Motor trying to get by Josh Patterson. Honestly, with 4 laps to go here, I think you sit in line here, pick up the laps, figure out where Josh is running, beating you at, and then try to get him to the go.
He's definitely building some gunk up on the windshield.
Yeah, as you can see, I feel like Josh mid-corner to exit is just a lot more smoother. I feel like Jay's having to move the wheel on a lot more off exit to try to stay with him, but we continue to watch the battle for the race lead. If you want to take the battle to third place right now, which is about 4 cars down in one spot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we got some good action going on back here. I'm going to change the camera.
Yeah, Ryan Martin.
Bumper action right there between the 6 and the 965. But see,
yeah,
like
Ryan.
He's able to stabilize his car, no problem.
Yeah, Ryan continued trying to make that middle work and actually made a bit more contact there.
Another bumper for the 9's ready to move up, I think.
Yeah, he wants. He's trying to.
Dude. Is that a 9 or a 6?
That's a 9.
Okay.
It is going to be a 9, but I'm wondering if they're going to keep this thing as the this is the biggest battle on the racetrack right now for third. There's 4 cars trying to go for third, and right now, I feel like Ryan's getting held up a little bit. I think he's fast. He's won the white flag. If you want to go to Josh Patterson's going to take the Heat 1 win here.
Right to the line. Sid, see if that white car can make it through. He's trying to thread the needle, but I don't think he's going to make it.
Yeah, so JJ Hill will get third here with Shane DiMattova in 4th and Ryan Martin 5th. And I do not know exactly. I think Matt got 6th. Yes, he did. And then I'll let you do the Heat 2 lineup.
That was fun.
Yeah, Heat 1. That was the first Heat.
They were very gentlemanly, though.
Yeah, they kept it clean. Nobody actually spun there, so they kept it clean. Josh Patterson will indeed start pole for the main feature, so he will not lose any spots. As we see, Sky McGurk, my bad. Garrett White, Cameron.
Is
Chris
that correct? It's showing Josh Patterson again on the.
Yeah, so go to either side or top ticker. The starting lineup will be accurate during the main feature. It's just still going off based on qualifying results. So we got Chris McConaughey, Henry Clapper starting 5th, and Logan Holtman starting 6th. I'm looking forward for Henry Clapper here. I think he's gonna make some big moves here in the 34 machine.
I'm digging the 028, like that tie-dye car.
The tie-dye car on the 028 at Cameron?
The tie-dye is 028, right? That's Cameron McHome, I believe. McHone. Am I saying that name correctly? Cameron.
You are. As we went to the green again. So like I said, 8 lap heat number 2. Yeah, 8 lap. So here we go once again as we get ready to take the green flag here. Once pace car pulls off.
We have our special mascot giving a couple let's goes in the background. And
yeah, not really happy over here right now, I don't think. But see, so take the green flag here.
Green flag.
Garrett and.
There he goes, let's go! Boogity, boogity, boogity!
Suddenly the green flag came out. Garrett's gonna put the outside, and everybody seems to be looking outside. The 80 call my adult course pick of Chris McConaughey, trying to prove his position already. As we work our way into turn number 3 and 4 on your first lap of the race, and Garrett's gonna be on the outside contact for him and Christian, but Garrett's gonna try to keep the outside to the advantage here, and it might actually work this time.
Nice 3-car pack right here. They got real close there, but they managed to avoid any kind of contact.
Yeah, this is honestly, and there's some contact back in the pack between the 34 and 820, but they kept it straight. So let's keep it for the battle for the lead right now. But it's looking 3 wide here, but he's not going to go 3 wide. He's going to keep it 2.
Oh, we got some blinking on that 17.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
also,
Very
he's lost his position for the moment.
Actually, I don't know if it's just the heat too, or maybe the line's starting to move up the racetrack, but Garrett's definitely keeping the middle lane to high lane, starting to come in a little bit better now, as Visco's going to try to follow through, and...
Oh, Nelly! He tapped him there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Sky overdrove the corner there, and, well, Visco didn't have to check.
It looks like he's going to get him, though. He's looking strong on that top line.
Oh, we got trouble in the back. As both drivers slide, but they save it. As continue to make contact. Now the 80's way out of the group. Now he's actually going to lose 2 spots here. Wow. So that little and more contact. Now I think. Oh, now this Logan's out of. Yeah, I don't. More contact, and I honestly, I think Visco's frustrated. He got moved out of his line. Had to force to move around, and now more contact, and that's gonna be saved it, but that's not good.
Yep. That's what happens sometimes.
Oh, he slide job, but he does not get to the corner, and actually big contact. Now both drivers gonna be in the wall here.
That's what happens sometimes when the faster cars, you know, get in
And we're getting more trouble. As now the 70 is just getting beat up by everybody. The 34 is gonna take a slide. He's gonna be spun around the backstretch in heat number 1 as we're going to go to the race leader, who's going to take the white flag here. If you want to go to your race leader of Garrett White, who just took the white flag and is coming to heat number 2 win. Here he comes, and this will be heat number 2 off turn number 3 into turn number 3. I mean, into turn number 4. Garrett will take heat number 2 win, followed by Sky. And Kristen Vacanti will get a spot back in the third.
Sometimes my software seems to slide underneath my other windows here, so that's why sometimes I'm trying to fiddle with trying to get the software to come to the top again. For some reason it slides underneath the rest of this stuff, and then it takes me a second to get it back. That was a fun race. I enjoyed that.
As we get ready for heat number 3. Well, we saw heat number 2. You think we're going to see the same in heat number 3, or what are you thinking?
No, I think it's going to get cleaner. I think it seems like the 3 number drivers, are they the faster drivers in heat 3? How do they break up? How do they actually figure out who goes in what heat?
So, it's starting lineup. The starting lineup gets divided. So, if you start on pole, like you qualify pole, you start on heat number 1. Second starts heat number 2 on the pole, and then third starts heat number 3 on the pole. So it kind of gets spread out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
This might be cleaner because they don't want to wreck the admin. That's my guess.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I mean, it was the admin was the 80 call last race, and there was some contact there between him and the 80. So I don't know. But as we get ready, as Brayson Collins will be on the pole, Ethan Harrison will be second, Hunter Collier will be third, Pierce Maffitt fourth, Nate will be fifth, and then Jamie will be sixth to round out heat number 3, your final heat. I'm hoping Brayson Collins runs away with this, and we can knock these 8 laps right out here. But I think we're going to see some battling here. I think Ethan's going to try to stay right with Brayson. I mean, these both had time. Everybody in this heat had time to watch heat 1 and 2, so they know what to look for.
I'm rooting for this guy in the back, one of these guys in the back, to finish in the top 3. Let's see that happen. I always like to root for the underdogs.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see somebody back in like 5th or 6th get up there and contend, maybe really shake the lineup as Brayson Collins gets ready to take the green flag, and he's waiting for the green to come out. He got the green. He will be launching.
Go, go, go.
As once again, the bottom lane seems to be the best lane, as actually Brayson just missed one completely, and he's going to make big contact with the 77. More contact with the 77. They're doing for the race leader.
Get rid of
that was interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. I don't know exactly. As now we see the battle for the lead is now 3 cars, and I don't know how happy Brayson Collins is about getting moved on doing one lap one, but who's just doing the second? Jamie puts himself in the second after starting sixth, so Jamie's on the move, I think. As Nate is going to get in the wall, but they're going to lock at Ethan Harrison as we got a battle for P number 2. Brayson Collins trying to get the spot back. He can't do it. As now we go into throw number 3. Oh. Priest wants these guys to wreck so we can get the spot, but Brayson's looking as Jamie goes high. Ethan's on the bottom. He's going to slide up here. This might be a run for Jamie, and we're going to have a battle for the race lead into turn 3. Yeah, the high lane's starting to come in here, like I said it was, but I think it came in sooner than all these other guys thought. Ethan, oh, more contact. Here comes Brayson. Brayson's going to try to put his nose to it. More contact now, Brayson Collins.
Pretty clean, though. I would say very clean.
He's actually going to try to slide him now. More contact.
The 5 got bumped from behind there.
Yeah, he tried to slide job in the corner. He cleared himself and then pretty much parked it there. That's what they call it and do it. They just park it there and hope it sticks. So I think Brayson really wants to get back to the 77 after the contact made, and I think Brayson really wants to take the heat win. So as we get down to 3 laps to go here, Brayson's to the back door of Ethan as now he looks to the outside. He's going to put him side by side for the race lead with 3 to go. More contact made between Ethan Harrison and Brayson Collins. 3 cars under a blanket right now, and now more contact. Brayson looking high. Trying to stand his outdoor of Ethan Harrison back into turn number 3. With 2 to go, coming to white flag. This is going to be the closest heat finish of the day.
It is called neck and neck.
Yeah, as we take the white flag here, Ethan Harrison actually faded a little bit there with the contact. I think we're going to see a standard into turn 3 if you want to win a heat. It's going to have to come from the 77. I do not think the 896
77's looking pretty good going into the corner, but I don't think he's going to have enough. Oh,
no, he's actually going to... Oh, there's more contact. Yeah, he's actually going to lose a spot. So your heat number 3 winner will be Brayson Collins. So that was heat number 3. Now we got a 3-minute warm-up to set this track for the 50-lap main. We saw the heat racing, Willie. What do you think now?
I think it was a lot of fun. That's what I think. I enjoyed it. This might be a good time to go over the sponsor list from today. For today's race.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and just read it all out, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Just as it was sent to me, series sponsor, Dynamo Designs. Dynamo Designs specializes in iRacing paint schemes starting at just $5. Contact them today on Facebook at Dynamo Designs 02 for more information. The Keystone Corner. Check out the Keystone Corner on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at the Keystone Corner. Limeade Media. Go drop a follow on Limeade Media on Instagram, as well as their subsidiary accounts at Limeade Film and Limeade Graphics. AG3 Photography. Follow AG3 Photography on Instagram at AG3 Photography. Blue Jay Creative Studio. Go give Blue Jay Creative Studio a follow on Instagram at bluejay.cs. That's all our sponsors for today. Do you have any words about any of these sponsors? It's my first time, so I don't know a lot about them, but I look to learn a little bit about each one of them in the future weeks.
Yeah, no, they're a great bunch of people, and glad they came on out and sponsored the WORC series. So thank you to all you guys for doing it, and continue to make this league run as a whole. So thank you guys, and I know as the season progresses and more series comes along, it's going to be a lot of fun with sponsors.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could come up and get with them and make a couple even 20-second clips, so we have some video or pictures of their actual sites that we're selling, so people could actually, and maybe even post their links right in the live chat as we get more organized as weeks go on.
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, like I said, it's an awesome idea. As we finish warm-ups here, I'm excited. 50 laps here. This is the longest anybody's been on this track. So I think there's going to be a lot of... I think we're going to see the line change a lot. And I think we're going to see who can adapt to this racetrack at Volusia better than everybody as we get ready here. So 50 lap, main feature. That will have yellows. If there's a...
it looks like there's some handgun hunting going on here, Paul.
Yeah, there's some I have voice chat enabled on my end, so you guys don't have to hear. There's some chipping going on between some drivers already. Especially back in the heat, there was some people not too happy with each other. So, I mean, it's the fourth race of the season. I don't know if you want to make enemies this soon, man. You got a championship to run for, I feel like. Well,
I think I got the grid up on time this time anyway.
yes. So I don't exactly know if this is your starting lineup because mine's not actually loading, but we're gonna go with it. So Josh Patterson on pole, Sky McGook second, Brayson Collins will start third, Jay Motor will start fourth, Garrett White will start fifth, Ethan Harrison will start sixth, JJ Hill will start seventh, and Cameron McCone will start eighth.
There you go. Next rows.
Oh, thank you. Starting ninth will be Hunter Collier. Starting 10th will be Ryan Moulton. Starting 11th will be Christian McConty. Starting 12th will be Pierce Maffett. Starting 13th will be Shane DiMatova. Starting 14th, our homeboy Henry Clapper. Starting 15th, Nate Kappa. Starting 16th will be Micah Mentz.
And the last row.
Oh, you got it.
Last but not least, Logan Hartman in the 70 and the 896, Jamie Massey. Let's go, Jamie.
Yeah.
Last but not least.
Hey, yeah, you know my Mo, man. A couple big ones here. He could be right in that thing. So, hey, here we go. If you get ready, 50 laps. I'm excited to see how this goes. I think we got a lot to watch for. Let me see something. Okay, yeah, so we got 50 laps here. The lane right here on the restart. My thing I'm going to say here with 50 laps of this race, you got to adapt to this racetrack, and if you know how to adapt to it, you have a good shot to win this race tonight.
By the looks of the practice there, you have to also adapt to the other cars.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be interesting to watch. I mean, from the heat racing, I don't really know who's going to be the strongest because in the first two heats, the leader was able to pull away and drive away. I mean, heat number one, Jay was there, but never really put the batter to Josh Garrett. He kind of just drove away. He had the 17 close enough, but just drove away.
And this is our A main, correct?
This is the A main. This is
the big kahuna.
Yeah, I mean, heat number 3, I feel like was the most intense heat. There was a lot of battling there all the way up to the checkered. So I think if heat number 3 is going to say what this race is going to be like, we're going to have a battle for the win, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, heat number 3, for me, gets the best of the 3 heats. By far, best, highly skilled, close racing, I think.
Yeah, as we get ready, pace truck pulls off. Josh Patterson waits for the light to go green, and he will launch as the race leader. With Garrett A. White staying side by side with Minotaur number 1, may have been some contact. As both drivers work their way through turn number 1, Josh Patterson with the race lead, going to slide it right up in front of, well, he's not, oh yeah, he will slide it right up. Josh is going to clear. Here comes Brayson Collins. P2 actually to the lead. He's going to put the batter to Josh Patterson.
They're going at it, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I was not as Brayson sent it in there and it's stuck. Yeah, he's stuck and they're making some contact. These two were going at it yesterday at Bristol Dorton, the test session, and they actually made some contact here. Now they're battling for the race lead in Volusia and a points. Oh, more contact.
Triple contact. All 3 cars. But
yeah, Josh.
They all stay very stable.
Yeah, Josh trying to make that high lane work. He might have jumped it a little bit. Brayson Collins will go to the race lead here. As now more contact from behind, but Josh Patterson is way up against the wall now. If I'm Brayson Collins, I am checking out as fast as I can as there's a big batter behind him. 3 wide for second, Josh Patterson in the middle. As I feel like the best batter right now is for P number 2.
Let's take a look at your boy Henry, though.
Yeah, where's Henry at? Here's Henry. He started pretty far back in the field. He's already up to 9th in the 34 machine, in the Monster Energy machine, if you want to be honest with you. He's got nobody in front of him right now. I don't know if he's holding these people up or he passed all these guys, but he's got some clean track that he's going to take on the track and go run down that Christopher Conti.
Let's see if we can do a rundown from the back to the front.
Yeah, actually, we got a battle for the race lead if we want to head back to that real quick.
All right.
as they are going to go side by side. Jamie's going to go to the high side of Brayson Collins. I was surprised by that. I thought the high lane would take a little bit longer to get in, but we're only 6 laps into this. And Josh Patterson, we're going to have a 3 wide battle for the race leader, I feel like.
We're gonna go to the
Maybe
back,
4.
We're gonna give the other guys in the back a little love as well, since it's early on in the race too. And
Yeah, we got.
just
I think that's Nate
just
back
do the
there.
lineup from front to back, and we'll just look through them.
Yeah,
What
so we got Nate.
What can you tell me about Nate?
I think he's a new one. I have never actually seen him in this league, so I think he's pretty new.
So
But we got Cameron. Actually, we got a huge battle. Yeah, Cameron. He's raced a couple races. He's around. As we keep Michael, I'm pretty sure it's pretty new here. Logan, he's been at number 70 machine. He's been around here. He races a lot of asphalt as he's actually getting ready to get slide dog. Hunter Collier is right in front of actually Jay Motors got a Hunter Collier battery now. Some contact made right there.
oh, do we have a question?
I do
No
not know
question,
we have
right?
a call.
No question,
but
though.
we have a battle between, well, Brayson and Collins has lost the lead. If we want to straight back up there for a couple minutes. Brayson Collins has lost the lead to, I don't
Looks
know.
like Jay Massey is in first in the
Yeah.
896, followed by Brayson, then in the 02 of Patterson. Right
Yeah,
behind
so those
them is Sky McGurk in fourth, which is he's only about 2 car lengths. He's very much within striking distance.
Yeah, the top 4 of honestly, and as I say that, I was getting ready to go to another battle, but now we're going to battle for second here with Josh Patterson, who started on pole, actually going to let the back end step out way too much there. He's going to lose a little bit of time, but he is going to get a heck of an exit there.
Oh, there's almost contact, but he stays off him.
He's trying to do what Brayson did and poke it up in front of him, and he just can't do it as he continues to work onto the Brayson Collins machine. I think we're going to see him fade back in the line here as we look at the Visco machine trying to get by Ethan Harrison for 5th place here, and he's got Garrett A. White up in the back bumper of him. As we can see the battle for second starting to heat up again. Josh Patterson looks to the inside of Brayson Collins, but as we can see, more contact again. Cannot complete the pass as Henry Clapwood and Ryan Martin are starting to battle. As you can see, these drivers already starting to move up to the higher lane. We are only 13 laps into this race. I think it's only a matter of time until we start putting these cars right up against the wall here. These guys keeping it relatively clean right now. 14 laps, under green, no cautions right now.
Been a very clean race.
Yeah, very, as we can see, everybody kind of single file out here. Everybody, not really a battle on the racetrack. Actually, if you go back to the J-Mall, well, that battle just ended, so. Everybody kind of keeping it clean here. Brayson Collins, I feel like, is in the best position here, but I think Josh Patterson trying to get by him. When do you start doing something different and stop following the guys ahead of you and maybe go try a new lane out and see if it works? Do you think you do it now or do you wait?
I think it's too early. I think you just don't worry about position and just pace behind the other guys and try and lap the other cars. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't know if we'll really catch any as Brayson sends it in there. Some contact for the race lead. Josh Patterson is going to put it to the outside. Brayson Collins sent it in there and just punted the 896 machine. And as you go back to the...
Whoa! What happened there? I'm not sure what happened there. A little bit of outage.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a blank from the top too, but if you want to go, well, never mind. Josh Patterson is there on the 5 call. Josh Patterson wants to get by the Brayson Collins machine. As he looks to the inside, Josh back to the bottom of the racetrack, going to put it underneath the Brayson Collins machine. He's actually going to try to clear himself into turn number 1 here. Move Josh Patterson to P number 2. Brayson Collins will fade to P number 3. Will Josh Patterson be able to go catch Jamie?
Looks like Jamie's just kind of walking away from him as they race. That's why I was talking about before, you know, if you just hang behind and stay with those top 3 guys and just make tracks, separate yourself between like the 4th and 5th. If you get those top 3 guys working together rather than just racing constantly, and then say with 10 left, then go at it.
Yeah, no, very true. I mean, if you continue, if there's no yellows, you have to rely on these guys staying close enough to be able to send distance. But actually, Josh Patterson not being able to drive up to the back of the 896 machine, actually staying kind of close contact with the Bracing Launch machine. Bracing trying to get P number 2 back. As I am going through the field right now, and we got a battle between the 34, and I think you might want to go to. We got 4 cars all beating and banging back here.
34.
Yeah, right there next to maybe some contact, and Ryan Moulton, there was more contact. The Henry machine. I think Henry might have gotten the wall there.
Like 3 positions. I keep getting an outage on.
Yeah, no, that's he's blinking after that contact. That's internet, but I even had the same issue with the Henry machine. But yeah, Henry got in the wall. He's in the wall again. This time he's in the back of the 3.
The
more contact.
Car is just getting a bit abused at the moment.
They're 3 wide out of 4. I don't know what just took place there, but Henry Clapp was struggling after that contact. And we got leaders lapping people down, but...
Is this your first lap car, I think? The 40, right? Was it the 40 or 30?
Yeah, that 40 will be your first lap call, and as we continue, the 40's staying right out of Holmes' way, so he's just trying to get practice in now. He knows he is a lap down, just waiting to get it back, but yeah, he's staying out of Holmes' way. Actually, just faded back here, so Henry Clapwood just set some choice words on the iRacing comms, so I think some very heated drivers halfway through this thing.
Well, we're glad we don't have that available to the viewers.
Yeah, because I mean, if there's a radioactive, Henry might have just won the Radio Street Hall, if you ask me.
We try to keep this a family show, for sure.
Yeah, as we continue to watch, I mean, we're halfway right now. No cautions, I'm very surprised. Josh Patterson, P number 2. Jamie, P number 1 right now, and I think Josh Patterson's... Oh, we got a yellow on the track.
Oh, where's the yellow? Where's the yellow?
We gotta pop the WORC replay here, but I believe the 26 machine.
Oh, the replay. Help me. Does it go right to the yellow, the replay?
No, it should. I don't know if it will.
How do I find it? Replay. Technical
I believe.
difficulties here. Is it right in the? Do I go in the in-game replay, or should it be right in the?
Yeah. So if you want to pop up the WORC
replay show. Okay.
Yeah. And then if you go to the 26 machine and you go find it and then unclick replay show, and you can see exactly what happened. But
I'm going to 26.
And yeah, if we put them in reverse, you can see exactly what happened. In turn number 1.
Oh, and just hit the. I don't know how far I have to go back. Do
Just
I go
a
by
little bit.
lap? I'm not sure how this thing works.
Lap 26 in turn number 1.
Lap 26. What's car number? There's something I'm gonna have to work on because I'm not seeing the laps on here. Nope. Never. I just really. Oh.
You're good. You are. That's fine.
Help me, baby Jesus.
But yeah, so.
Sorry, guys. That's something I definitely have to work on.
Yeah, we live, or do you know? I don't even know. Are we live?
Yeah. Oh, yes, we're live. Yes.
Are we live on the 51? Is what I mean.
Yeah, that's live.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're not in replay. Okay.
No. Yeah.
So we'll get that replay at a later time. As we get ready to go back green here. I don't want to miss the action. The camera actually, there was no really wreck that brought up the yellow. The 26 ended up getting a little bit loose.
So do I hit the car and then hit instant replay? Will it take me to incident, or do I have to actually find the actual
you have to find the
exact
incident,
time? Yeah. Okay.
So the 26 actually ended up just getting in the wall, and well, I think he broke this. But we are green. Yeah, we are green flag, working our way back into turn number 1. Some contact, and this could be a crash. The 41, the 9, everybody's spinning back into turn number 1. If you want to go back there, they're still spinning back there. Yeah, it's the number 70 of Logan Haltman's around. So if you go to the back, I would say go to the 9 call and then go back just a little bit. Yeah, like that, and then go to the 9 call. You see exactly what happened here going into turn number 1 on the initial restart. Right there if you want to hit play. Yeah, right here if you want to hit play here. Here's a replay of the yellow flag. Ethan Harrison plowed in the back of the 5, and everybody had nowhere to go. And as you can see, multiple, yeah. The 40 call, man, that sucks for him. He was a lap down and everything, just trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
as we see, the 77 got a little bit loose, and nobody behind him could check up because, you know, you sure can't
The
check up in the
tie-dye
cloud
car
into
got
it.
T-boned pretty hard there.
Yeah, so I don't know. As you go back live there, I don't know if you know the button. This should be a live button.
There we go. All right, learning on the fly.
Hit live one more time.
Oh, I thought that was live.
It sure does.
We lapped 32 at 50, right?
Yep.
Should be live now, I hope.
We'll find out momentarily.
Is that the button all the way to the far right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, I hit that like 4 times.
Okay. Hit pause and then hit play real quick and then hit live.
Pause.
And then play. Live.
Live.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
I was confused there for a second, but I believe we have figured out the issue. I think because you put it in slow-mo when we were going backwards, it did not. It would put it in slow-mo if you want to pop up the leaderboard again. There we go. So yeah, like I said, kind of racing do. A racing dude on the yellow there,
Kind of
so
lost track of who pitted and who didn't pit as far as
I
the
don't
leaders.
know if anybody really pitted there.
Is there a mandatory pit in this race?
No, because there's no actual, you can't really pit. We don't really pit on dirt unless you have damage, so.
Oh, okay. So one load of fuel does the whole 50 laps.
Yes.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. I just got green, green, green.
Yeah, I don't know if I understand
Am I
live.
behind? Am I behind?
Yeah, I don't know if we're live.
Oh boy.
If you go to the, hit the fast forward button.
There we go. All right.
Alright, sorry for the confusion there, but as we work our way back into the green flag here.
Luckily you didn't miss too much, maybe a half a
Yeah,
lap.
no, nice even. Nobody really battling as we got a batter for the number P3 position. Actually, just shove it up right there. So now as we work our way back into turn number 3 and 4,
All right, man.
there is a yellow on the track. I don't know exactly who brought out the yellow. Okay.
26 is way back here. Maybe I should do a
If you
rewind.
put a rewind onto the 26, you see exactly what happened. So the 26 of gear A white for the second time this race has made some contact. Right there's a caution. Yep, hit play. From right here. As you can see, the 26 going into turn number 1. The car blinking on his outside was Pierce Maff at the 41. Actually, right there, could not see him, and he just lost control and spun it out.
It probably spooked him a little bit.
Yeah, so the 26 done for the day. He brought his car in, and he said he's gonna park it.
I imagine that blinking on top of him spooked him a little bit, and that's caused him to oversteer.
Yeah, I don't know if you really saw him going in the corner. As
we currently have 7 viewers. I just want to say thank you all for watching this and enjoying this race with Paul and I. It's super fantastic to have you here enjoying this race with us.
Yeah, no, it's been a great time, and I'm excited. I mean, we got 15 to go. Something? No, we got
13?
14 to go. 13, yeah, 13 to go.
Am I live? Let me see. Make sure I'm live here.
Yeah, you're live. I'm pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, you're live. So yeah, we got about 14 to go, and once this race is over, don't leave us because you're gonna get a top 3 interview, and I would love to see what these top 3 who finish this race have to say about the race tonight.
Yeah, we might have to find out where the. I'm not familiar with this track, so I'll have to find out where the winner's circle is.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, stay tuned for the end of this race. We'll interview the top 3 of this race, but we're gonna have a restart here. Here we go. Josh Patterson looking to take advantage of it. Everybody back in this as the green flag has been displayed.
Green, green, green.
Jamie once again continuing to lead this race. Josh Patterson right to the back bumper, Brayson Collins in third, and Sky on the outside, looking on the outside of Christopher Conti, the dark horse. And Jay Motor starting to make his way back into top number 5 here. As now 3 cars right there batting for third, and now is the 80 machine of Christopher Conti, and Josh Patterson may or may not have hit the. Yeah, Josh Patterson got out of the groove there, and well, we saw exactly what happened. It cost him a little bit. big battle right there. 3 wide with Jay Motor and Ethan Harrison as they work their way through the lap traffic as we got a battle for P number 2, but Henry just sent it on the outside, but we got battles all around the racetrack right now. As we work our way into turn number 1 here. Oh, contact made between the race leaders, and this is going to be a big one. They saved it. Maybe not. It's still wrecking 4 wide. I don't know exactly what's about to happen here. I don't know if they're going to make the corner if you want to go to a different camera so you can see everything because, oh my goodness, there we go. That's a great camera to use.
Yeah, that's why I don't really use the TV cameras too much. The chopper view and the blimp view.
Oh, no, that's trouble.
All right, Manny.
The 77, the 27 are getting into it, but I don't know exactly. Oh, we got a call on the hood back here, the 30 call.
We're
The
gonna do
40
a replay.
call.
Let's do a replay on this. We'll stick with the
Yeah,
77.
that went bad. They're still wrecking back here into turn number 1. Let's
That's
get an
pretty
instant
bad when
replay.
they're wrecking after the caution goes out. Oh, wow, that was quite the pile up. Okay, let's stop.
Yep. Yeah, right here, as you can see, Henry Clapper get. Oh,
Just,
Henry got in there and
It's
just
a
wanted the
log
guy.
jam, really.
Yeah, if you want to
I'm
go
not
2
sure
cars
if-
back. And,
I'm not sure necessarily it was anyone's fault, but mostly just a log jam of cars.
yeah, no, that was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, if you go back and then go to the. I would say go with the dirty car right here. So pause right there and go to the dirty car and see exactly what happened with the dirty car and the 40 car after the wreck here. So if you go to the 40 car or the dirty car, either one.
I'm having a hard time finding that car on here. 70, 30. Oh, there, it's moving on me. There we go. Maybe the in-car view. Rear chase.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There
As
gets a
we,
little different view there.
yeah, right there,
Oh,
see the
boy.
dirty and then,
Oh, man.
wow. Oh, he actually got driven
Carnage.
underneath. Yeah, so if you want to go back live as we get ready to go back green, we have just been given 1 to go. If we go back live,
Should be live now.
yeah, and then go to, let's start with the, actually put the camera on the number 51 here, starting third place here, get a good angle going into turn 1 here. Here we go. 5 to go. Some tempers are starting to flare behind us. Do not know who the drivers are mad at, but here we go. 6 laps to go, technically, as we get ready to drop the green flag here, and that's green's out and the lead is gone.
Green, green, green.
What an early jump for the race leader, as now we got side-by-side for second, Jay Motor, Gray Motor, and Brayson Collins. Here comes Jay Motor on the inside, Brayson on the outside. Contact made between the two. Working the way into turn number 3 and 4. Jay Motor continuing to try to stick underneath him. He actually gets, I don't know exactly what happened there, but here comes Christopher Conti into P number 3 now. It's this, as Christopher Conti will try to slide job, more contact. Maybe behind him.
Look at the 77's looking strong there.
Yeah, Ethan Harrison trying to get by Jay Motor. He will put him in the middle. Josh Patterson fading. He's trying to make a comeback now. I don't know if Jamie's going to drive away with this thing, but I don't know if Josh is too happy as he's underneath Jay Motor trying to get some resistance. As all these drivers are starting to get stacked up here with 3 laps to go. Coming to 2 to go, and well, Brayson needs to start driving, but there's a battle for 4th, and these guys are racing hard. Ethan Harrison continuing to hold that 4th position. Josh Patterson trying to get by him, but as we get ready to get a battle for 2nd here, and then watch the leader as the leader comes to take the white flag. Jamie coming to take the white flag here into turn number 3 and 4 now to come to take the white flag. I do not know. Brayson trying to close, actually going to spin in turn number 3. I do not know if they're going to, Austin is going to come out and there's mayhem behind the field. Wow.
And the yellow's out.
Wow. Wow. Jamie was about 500 feet from taking the white flag, I believe, and the 80 just, let's get a replay. I think the 80 and the 5 car.
Will they finish on yellow, or do they have a green-white checker?
No, we will have a green-white checker.
Okay.
We got 2 attempts in the green-white checker, but let's get a replay on the 80 and the 5 machine there, which looks like the 80 machine of Christopher Conti sent it into the Bryson Collins left rear quarter panel and it theoretically spun him around here. And we got some more, well, we got some issues going on the racetrack between some arguments right now, but yeah, right here, let's get the replay. Your job, as you can see right here, down the backstretch, Bryson Collins well ahead of the 80, I believe. Wow. That's right there is what you call a send.
Yeah, that's
Wow. And then everybody just pile drove into it.
that's winning at all costs right there.
Yeah, as we go back live here, I don't know what Willie. I think that was just two drivers going for position, and well, they made contact.
I don't get into, I never, even in the road racing, I never get into like too much as far as like who did what, as far as like who won is right. I leave that up to the admins.
Yeah, I mean that was, yeah, I mean I don't know exactly what happened there.
In the past, I've had the next day, you know, DMs. So I've learned my lessons, like not to get too, just a picture.
Yeah, no, I get
picture
that.
tells it all, type of thing.
Yeah, as we get ready to take the green, there's 3 laps, well, 2 laps to go at the line. 2 attempts at green light check, and hope we don't have to use them. The green flag well out, and Jamie well back into turn number 1. But we got a 3 wide for second, which is in Josh Patterson, Ethan Harrison, and Christopher Conti. Ethan's in the middle, Josh Patterson's the bottom. Contact made, Ethan's gonna get loose.
77 got kind of shuffled up the track.
Yes, as we continue to watch, there's more contact made. And we are going to take the white. This race is official. No matter what happens here, we are going to have a race. As your race leader, as a contact.
It looks like a 17 sandwich right there.
Yeah, as we go to the race leader right now, as we look at Jamie, as she comes off turn number 4, he will win the race, followed by Josh Patterson. And the battle for third will be Ethan Harrison as they're crashing around the line now. More contact made, and we got a huge one in the turn number 1 here, but Jamie will be the race winner.
Jamie followed by Patterson, then Harrison, Visconti, Mulder, McKirk, McCone, B. Collins, J. Hill, D. Mantova, Manis, Maffett, Collier, Nepper, Hartman, and Martin. Martin finishing 1 lap down, but did a pretty good job, I think. He tried to do his best anyway.
Yeah, well, I can say right now that we got some drivers not really happy with each other, but wow. What a race there for everybody. That was 54 laps. We went 4 laps over the scheduled distance, and I mean, that did not let down the excitement. That was awesome.
Now, are you able to pull them into the room?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you want to, we'll do it in order of third to the leader. So if you want to go back a little bit so we get the cars, like a picture of the car, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you just want to go into a replay and hit pause and just leave it on me.
Working on it.
We'll go with the 77 once he gets into the waiting room. I'll drag him up. That will be Ethan Harrison in the 77. What a race, what a battle, and what a moment there. 54 laps, and Jamie comes out on top. Wow. As we...
Whoops. Trying to get a hold of this car.
Yeah, if you just...
It doesn't have a thing though. I could just go to exact lap.
If you pause... Okay, yeah. It doesn't on the... Okay, yeah, keep backing up, keep backing up. Keep backing up just a little bit more. And then it's a 77 still on track. Like if you click on Ethan Harrison, will pop up.
There he is.
Okay, yeah.
And then
yeah, put like Far Chase or something so we get to see his call.
That's Far Chase right there. So
then do
let's go TV,
a different camera. Yeah.
TV1. There we go.
There we go. That works. We're gonna drag in Ethan Harrison. Ethan Harrison to the booth. You got a copy.
They should did a super job tonight, Ethan. It was a fantastic race to watch.
There we go.
I'm so glad to see you able to come in and talk to us for a second of your time.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. I'd love to be in here. Means I did good.
Love the. You must be super happy to put the Yoo-Hoo 77 in first place. I mean, third place. I'm sorry.
I wish I was first place. No, it feels like first place, man. We were behind all night, but I got kind of messed up in my heat race, so I started ninth, and we were playing catch up all night. So I just kind of played my cards right. I know I messed up once and kind of took out Ryan Martin, and that sucks. But it's just the restarts were weird.
How was
But
the
yeah, no.
how was the traffic during the race? Were you pretty comfortable?
Oh man, it was weird.
Or was it hectic?
It was very hectic. Me and Visconti were together the whole night, so we were just kind of racing each other. And then as the restarts went through, we kind of just, it was staying in line, but the track was real slick, and so it was kind of, you had to be real easy on the throttle.
That was a nice mention of Visconti, who actually came in fourth as well, so it's good to mention him.
Yeah, I just want to thank my team owner, Tyson Gifford, and Limeade Media for helping me, doing all my stuff, and Yoo-Hoo for having such wonderful drinks.
So we'll see you again in next week's race?
Absolutely.
All right. So glad very nice chatting with you for the very first time.
Thank you.
You have a terrific night, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Anything to add to that, Paul? Oops, he's already
No, that is Ethan Harrison, who finished third there. Now we're going to bring up Josh Patterson, who finished P number 2 into the booth. Josh Patterson, do you have a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hi, Josh. Well, welcome to the booth. You finished second. You got wrecked. Can you give us a rundown of your night?
Man, we were the fastest car out there. Started up front on pole. Couple laps in, I guess I took the wrong line. Grayson, saw an opportunity and sent it in there. We made contact that kind of screwed me out of the lead, and being, up front, having that track position. I think we were definitely faster than Jamie. Every time we got that run at the beginning, and we were comparable with them, kind of just running where I was. I wasn't really worried about making a charge for the front. Then we got the caution, and then another caution, and caution, and I feel like every time as I was in second, we get like more than 2 or 3 laps, I'd start gaining on him. I feel like I definitely had speed to pass him, but just a couple mistakes on my part to let Brayson and others get by me. But still a really good recovery to finish second after being back in ninth with a couple laps to go. So I'm happy with it. It's a good night.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had the most up and down night. I mean, you started in qualifying P number 1. You started your heat and won the heat. I mean, I thought everything was gonna go right there for you, and then the contact, like I said, during the race, made you. But you recovered and finished second. So I mean, you got to be happy. Well, let's go with anybody you want to give a shout out to or thanks to.
I got a ton of people, man. I got to start off with everybody at Dynamo Designs, Dynamo Racing, powered by Limeade Media and Tyson Gifford. We got Dunk Pools, the Keystone Corner, Vulture Racing Engines, Patriot Clutches, Belfort Property Restoration, EVC Automotive, everybody who sponsors the car and helps her from week to week to get here. Got to thank Grayson for running the league, you two for commentating tonight, and everybody for showing up and giving a fun race.
Great job. Congratulations. I know you wanted to win, but there's nothing wrong with second place. Great job on your part, I think.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Willie.
You're welcome.
This is the only race I'm going to be doing in the series. Unfortunately, I have college after this.
Summer school.
Yeah. So it was fun to race, and hopefully the rest of these guys have a great season.
When will we be seeing you again on the track?
For the next series for WORC, I'll be in. Obviously, I'll be doing some kind of admin stuff behind the scenes, but not on track racing, unfortunately.
Okay, so we'll look forward to that date when you're back on the track again.
Yeah, for sure.
Something to look forward to. Also, thank you for this wonderful software we're using tonight.
Oh, no problem.
Well, thank you, Josh, and have a great rest of your night.
Yep, you guys do the same. Thanks for interviewing me.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, now we bring in your race winner, Jamie. Well, you won the race. Welcome to the booth. You got a copy.
There's a virtual Gatorade shower for you. I'm going to find your car right now. Paul interviewed you.
You won in well, you won in dominating fashion. I mean, other than the yellows, I feel like you drove away with it. And well, give us your rundown tonight and how you got to victory lane.
And a lot of people don't like how I was starting the races there, but the thing about it is I've been racing dirt on here for years, and if you start right directly behind the pace car like they want you to do, the outside man's going to always win, for one. And then you have people anticipating restarts, which will cause people to get jumped, and we'll have wrecks every corner. So I lay back from the pace car so that I can anticipate the start like racing's supposed to be started. And, it don't have cautions. But anyways, other than that, it was a good race. I didn't even qualify. I just kind of wanted to see how. I haven't been on iRacing in a couple of months, and I just came back, so I wanted to see how I could come through the field. And good group of guys to race with. I have no problem with them, obviously. They didn't like me, but it is what it is. I didn't come to run second. I come to win.
Well, my question is, did you have fun?
Oh, yeah, man. I always have fun. Anytime I'm on the sim, just trying to better my racing in real life, and take from the sim into real life. So, yeah, anytime I'm on turning the steering wheel, I'm having fun.
Well, do we think we'll be back seeing you next week again?
I don't know, man. Maybe. It's just a hit and miss thing. I tried to get some of my teammates that are in this league to come race, and they didn't really want to. So I kind of usually just follow them. But maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, we hope to see you again on the track. It was enjoyable watching you race tonight.
Yeah, I see you on that. Oh, do you have anybody you want to get? Well, before I let you leave, do you have anybody you want to give a shout out to? Thank you to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my team over at Team No Love, the team that I own. Man, I've been out of iRacing for the past 4 or 5 months, and my guys over there kept this thing going for us and kept our team strong. I want to thank Elite Performance Industries for the setup shop that I sponsored by, and you guys for broadcasting. I think y'all did a pretty good job. I was watching it there on my phone, and bracing them for putting on the show. I mean, I may not have made no friends, but like I said, I didn't come to make friends. Came to win. See y'all next week.
There you have it from Jamie. Thank you very much Jamie for a little bit of your time tonight. And you have a great evening.
Thank you.
Glad to have you in my chat as well. Thank you, and watching the show.
Yeah, that was Jamie, your race winner here tonight at Volusia, and well, that was 54 laps. Well, that would take a little bit more than 54 laps of heat racing, but that was 54 laps of fun, exciting racing here from race number 1. And well, Willie, before we close out tonight, what was your excitement for tonight? And was this what you were expecting out of the field tonight?
I mostly enjoyed tonight. The biggest thing I enjoyed was the third heat and the main. Those are my favorite parts of the night. And
I feel that.
Also, I want to say that thank you very much for your co-commentating, which actually I was the co-commentator and you were the commentator, and I really appreciate that. So I could just sit back and learn, and I appreciate your excellent effort that you put forth tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'll be excited. What are you, back in 2 weeks or next week? I don't remember.
I'm not sure, but we'll find out very soon. Maybe I won't be back again. I don't know. I might get fired after this. Who knows?
I doubt you get fired. I mean, dude, I've heard only good things so far, and I mean, you did a hell of a job tonight. So I mean, it was a heck of a time. I mean, I'm excited to hear what I hear about rivalries, but
before we finish our conversation, though, I would like to go down our list of sponsors once more time, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, yeah.
All right. The series sponsors for tonight were Dynamo Designs. Dynamo Designs specialized in iRacing paint schemes starting at just $5. Contact them today on Facebook at Dynamo Designs 02 for more information. Keystone Corner. Check out the Keystone Corner on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at the Keystone Corner. Limeade Media. Go drop a follow on Limeade Media on Instagram, as well as their subsidiary accounts, Limeade Film and Limeade Graphics. Also, AG3 Photography. Follow AG3 Photography on Instagram at AG Photography. Blue Jay Creative Studio. Go give Blue Jay Creative Studio a follow on Instagram at bluejay.c5. Hold on, is it C5 or CS?
I believe we go make sure.
CS.
Yeah. No, CS.
Okay, very good. And that was our sponsors, we want to truly thank them for sponsoring this league. It's very helpful and very thoughtful of them to help out like that.
Yes, it was. We want to thank our mascot, Hopu, for her beautiful buttons in the background there.
She brought us into He Won, saying, she said, let's go, let's get ready here. She told us, she gave us the signal.
She gave us the beautiful green flag, so that was nice of her. But yeah, so I'll let you do your closing remarks here, and I'll end the night and hope I'm having a great night too.
Thank you, all the viewers, most of all, for hanging out and watching this race. Hopefully, you'll be back for the next race as we iron out all the little details. And we're going to go out on a little tune, and good night, all. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Once again, this has been a production of Woes, Willie Owens Esports. Tonight's race was WORC Dirt Street Stock Tour. Thank you so much for viewing and subscribing on this channel. If you like this video, watching the replay, please hit thumbs up. Thank you for being here, and have a great evening, day, or morning, wherever you may be.